How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And there's some rumors going around the league when it comes to Myles Garrett coming to the Dallas Cowboys. But before we get into the whole Myles Garrett thing, I would like to apologize to everybody who sent a super chat yesterday during yesterday's live and I didn't see it. I want to give all y'all's props for helping support the channel. So I'll be putting y'all names up kind of like this, just to show y'all that I truly appreciate everything you do for the channel. I truly appreciate your support for the channel as well as the Dallas Cowboys. But as Cowboys fans are fully aware, Myles Garrett has requested the Cleveland Browns trade him. Honestly, Cowboys Nation, we kind of knew this was going to happen due to the fact of how the Cleveland Browns fans treated their QB1 and the fact that Myles Garrett wants a legitimate chance at a Super Bowl ring. He's not going to get it in Cleveland. I mean, some people will say that he wouldn't get it in Dallas either. I'm just here to let Cowboys Nation know not to get your hopes up in this Raw and Uncut. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
Keeping it real, they keep it real, that's real.
Here we go again, Cowboys Nation. Here we go, hearing that a major player in the NFL is available or has requested a trade, and Cowboys fans are all in on wanting to bring him to the Dallas Cowboys. The betting odds are in Cowboys' favor as he is the top landing spot according to some of the betting places out there. The likeliness of that happening is 0 to none, Cowboys Nation. I already see how this is going to go. Cowboys Nation's gonna get their hopes up for the trade of Myles Garrett and then get pissed when Jerry and Stephen Jones don't even look in his direction, when they don't even give him a call to even come in and get a cup of coffee. As it currently stands, Myles Garrett has 2 more years left on his contract with the Cleveland Browns with close to a $40 million dead cap hit. Do we honestly think that the Dallas Cowboys will break the bank in order to bring Myles Garrett to the Star? Not only that, but the Cleveland Browns are going to want a heavy ransom in return. They're going to want multiple first-round draft picks as well. So Ashton Genty, that would be a no-go if we were to do this. A Luther Burden or a Mick Egbuka would be completely off the table, Cowboys Nation. The hope of wanting to get help for Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb would be completely off the table. Some Cowboys fans fantasize in drafting Archie Manning, but that would be out the window if we were to give up a couple first-round picks for Myles Garrett. Would the Dallas Cowboys be willing to give all that up for Myles? I just don't think so, Cowboys Nation. But I get it. I understand. I know people think that a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. They will be willing to give up a couple unknowns for a well-known quality pass rusher in Myles Garrett. But is it worth what Cleveland is asking for? We don't even know what the Cleveland Browns are asking for yet, but we can almost guarantee that it's going to be a couple first-round picks. And also, Cleveland has to agree to want to trade him in the first place, and seeing that they have him for a couple more years, they could say hell no to any team and keep him in the dog pound. Would I like to see Myles Garrett in a Dallas Cowboys uniform? You bet your bottom dollar I would like to see Myles Garrett in a Dallas Cowboys uniform. Could you imagine that defensive line if you were to have Micah Parsons on one side and Myles Garrett on the other? I know it would push DeMarcus Lawrence right out the front door, but you would be getting younger at that defensive end position, and you would be getting better as well. I just feel that this move is too rich for the blood of Jerry and Stephen Jones. So, Cowboys Nation, don't get your hopes up for this move to happen. I understand some content creators are starting to hashtag trade for Myles, but I don't see it happening, Cowboys Nation. Remember what I've always said. If the 3 and 4 letter networks are covering it, or if the betting sites have the Dallas Cowboys as the betting favorite to land a player, it probably won't happen, and you shouldn't waste your breath on it. Not only would the Dallas Cowboys have to give up a small ransom for Myles Garrett, they would have to win in a bidding war with a number of teams who would love to have Myles Garrett's services, who has the draft capital as well as the salary cap to afford Myles Garrett. A team like the Washington Commanders could afford to bring in Myles Garrett for a cup of coffee and make him a commander. I don't see the Philadelphia Eagles participating in the Myles Garrett sweepstakes either, but I'm not going to speak their name because every time I say their name, it makes me have acid reflux. So I'm going to refrain from doing that. So if it were up to me, I would try to attain him with minimal damage to our draft picks as well as our salary cap. I wouldn't send the Brinks truck in his direction. I would ask the Cleveland Browns if they could pick up some of his cap hit and see if we could wheel and deal with a player or two from our roster to attain him. I wouldn't give Cleveland anything that they asked for, though, because they're going to ask to break the bank, and I'm not willing to do that. But that's just me. So, this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What do y'all think about Myles Garrett requesting a trade from the Cleveland Browns? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give the Dallas Cowboys for actually getting him to become a Dallas Cowboy? Y'all know how we do it. We always talk about it in the comment section. But if you're digging the content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and share it with whoever you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life and would love for Myles Garrett to be a Dallas Cowboy, but you realize that it's not going to happen, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, draft coverage, or Madden 25 or College Football 25 gameplay. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, Cowboys Nation, but I will keep it raw and uncut with you guys. This is one of those pie-in-the-sky type moves that I don't foresee the Dallas Cowboys doing, and I hope you don't put all your feelings behind it because they might get crushed. This would be an all-in type move for Jerry and Stephen Jones, but y'all know how Jerry is with being all in. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.